And welcome. My name is Rafael Vasquez Guzman, and I am a humanities faculty at Santa Rosa Junior College in Northern California. I am also the executive director of Líderes del Futuro, which is a nonprofit organization that advocates on the areas of education, as well as making sure that people who are Latinx and incarcerated get books. And there are other things that we do for advocacy. And today we're going to be talking about tips for recent high school graduates who are starting at colleges and universities. So we want to make sure that you are successful in your first quarter or your first semester. And so here is information about how to get on the wrong side of your professors. You're talking during lectures, that is considered completely inappropriate in college. You're chewing gum or eating or drinking noisily. Now here with eating, some faculty members recognize that you're going from one class to another and maybe you didn't have a break. But when you do that, please make sure that if they allow that in the classroom, that you eat food that is not going to fill the classroom with the smell, as there may be other underprivileged students who haven't had lunch or breakfast, and now they're being distracted by the smell of your food. The inability to work in small groups. So this I have seen personally, which is where you assign students in groups of 3 so that they will participate and have a critical analysis type of discussion, critical thinking. And what you see is 2 students are having a discussion and the other one just sits back, maybe starts checking text messages. So we're watching out for that, and that will get you into trouble. I give a certain percentage every day of participation points, and that will mean that the student will not get any participation points. Being late and leaving early, or creating disturbances such as your cell phone goes off and is really loud, that's completely unacceptable. Being insincere or brown-nosing, complaining about the workload. Students complain from time to time and they say, really, we need to read 50 pages by next week? Yes, this is college, and I'm sorry that maybe you didn't get the right preparation before, but this is the expectation to be successful. Acting like a know-it-all, and again, this is where a student keeps raising their hand, and often they try to give the answer, and the answer is completely wrong. Making fun of others, that also will get you into trouble in college because we do not allow that. And here are also some behaviors that show inattention, which includes showing up unprepared. Now here, one of the items that is of great importance is you're supposed to read for the week ahead of class, which means if you were supposed to read 35 pages this week, you should walk into the classroom having read that material already, because your faculty member is going to present the equivalent of maybe another 100 or 200 pages worth of information. But if you didn't read ahead of time, you are going to have trouble understanding what is being presented. Cutting class or simply just not showing up on a regular basis, many faculty will give you participation points. And if you're not there, obviously, you're going to have trouble passing the class. Sleeping during class or acting bored or apathetic. Simply showing that you're not paying attention, or again, texting. Many of us faculty members do not allow texting in the classroom. Packing up your books and materials before class ends, and then sitting back in the back rows of the classroom when there's plenty of space in the front. Asking, did we do anything important after missing a class? Doing homework for other classes during class time. Now, I'm aware that in some high schools, some students do that. Maybe they finish their work early and now they're gonna do their other classes' homework. But here, this is considered completely inappropriate. Surfing the web, and this is why many faculty members will not allow laptops or iPads to take notes. Texting in class, slouching in class, not taking notes. And then miscellaneous irritating behaviors that happen in the classroom, including pretending that the student understands, but they don't. Asking, will this be on the test on a regular basis? Being more interested in grades than learning. Blaming bad grades on teachers. Giving excuses for incomplete work. Using foul language. Or disclosing too much personal information in an assignment. And that has happened in my classes as well. Now, one of the important things that is, again, essential for you to recognize is cheating can get you kicked out of college, and it can also get you, again, it could affect your university experience. You might not be able to go to the university that you wanted to go to because in your transcript, it may say that you were caught cheating. And then there are behaviors that will help you be successful in college, including you should introduce yourself to your professor during the first week. And again, faculty has office hours on a weekly basis. They will tell you in the syllabi, which is something that is presented to you the first day of classes. So find out when they're there and go and introduce yourself. This will do two things. One, the professor will get to know you better, and also will force you to do the reading and the assignments because the professor may end up calling on you in order to be able to participate. Again, if you create healthy relationships with your professors, that is really good because they may choose to write you a letter of recommendation. They are not required, but they may choose to do so. And often they can refer you to an internship, which can be very beneficial for you in the future. And again, in the first week, you also want to exchange contact information with classmates. That way, if you have to miss class, you can get the notes from them. Remember to eat healthy. Many college students during their first year of college, they gain weight because they're sitting around doing a lot of homework and in class. So please eat healthy, drink plenty of water, avoid energy drinks, avoid a lot of coffee, exercise on your own, or take a kinesiology class that can, again, there's so many classes there. So it could be a swimming class, could be a boxing class, so on and so forth. Again, office hours. This is really important. That's why I keep mentioning it. Sleep is essential for your physical and mental health. So please make sure that you are keeping track of all of this. Join a student club or organization. In many colleges and universities, at least in California, there is MECHA, Movimiento Estudiantil Chicanista de Aztlán, or the student movement of Aztlán, the Chicanx student movement of Aztlán. This is an organization that advocates for equity for all students. And so please check that one out. Use the library for homework. Many students go home thinking that they're going to do homework, but then they find laundry, they find video games, they find all distractions except their homework. Create study groups soon with other students so you can prepare for quizzes, midterms, and finals. And it is important. Many students develop depression and anxiety in college, especially if you move away from home. Please check out the therapy services that your college or university offers. And also become familiar with departments like financial aid and scholarships. Many universities and colleges have millions of dollars in scholarships. Health services, the Writing Center, EOP&S and EOP are programs in California that provide support to low-income students. The Dream Centers are programs or offices that support undocumented students. The disability resources, again, if you had an IEP in high school, then go check them out right away so that you can get support in your classes. And please challenge yourself to use your critical analysis skills. That means be willing to listen to different points of view without judgment. And as Dr. Sudhir Venkatesh said, his father would tell him, read every day, not just what is required, but what is recommended, and visit your professors with well-formed questions. So I want to thank you for being here, and I want to remind you that education is the passport to the future, for the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. And those are the words from Malcolm X. My name is Rafael Vasquez Guzman. Again, I'm a humanities faculty at Santa Rosa Junior College, and I put videos about mental health almost every day at my TikTok and my Instagram at Líderes del Futuro. Thank you for your time.